Live from Southwest Florida's #1 primetime newscast. This is Fox 4 News at 10. Next on Fox 4 News at 10.
There's no doubt in my mind that there's something going on. I can't explain it.
Ghosts in Southwest Florida. Fox 4 goes into the shadows with local ghost hunters.
Do you believe in ghosts? Many of your fellow Southwest Floridians are convinced they have felt the presence of a ghost, especially in Bokeelia. It's on the north end of Pine Island. They say there is something going on at Captain Khan's Fish House. Employees and patrons, including my nephews, Ryan and Shawnee, we went there, all claim the restaurant is haunted. And now a group known as the Florida Paranormal Research Team is investigating. And Fox 4's Rosemary Connors is joining them for the ghost hunt.
The tide comes and goes, the sun rises and sets, but here, time stands still. And it's not the only thing still standing. What is now Captain Khan's Fish House is one of the original hangouts in Bokeelia.
There was nothing here. I mean, you didn't have a Winn-Dixie or there was nothing out here way back then, just fishermen.
Before Captain Khan's, this restaurant was a hotel and a bar that gave the fishermen a place to call home.
They used to come to the bar to drink and fight.
Jan Kellogg grew up here. As an adult, she works here. And now Jan believes her haunt may be haunted.
There's no doubt in my mind that there's something going on. I can't explain it.
Like the time a fellow waitress was cleaning up after hours.
She come running out of there because all she saw was a pair of white boots go across the hallway. And the guy had a yellow slicker on. And she comes screaming. She says, I am not cleaning the bathrooms because I am not going back there.
Jan tells me strange things happen here. The doors lock on their own, the staff hears voices, and the customers hear them too.
They just say, do you know this place is haunted? Because they can feel something.
But feeling something is not enough to call a place haunted.
Definitely need to take that down. Definitely need a camera here. I'd like to get a camera here.
That's why Ian Hicken and his volunteer team of paranormal researchers are at Captain Khan's to investigate.
We find that there is more spiritual activity in older structures.
Ian is a retired fire chief, and many on the Florida Paranormal Research crew are emergency service workers.
When you work around death as much as I used to, you start to want to see what happens before and after that.
He explains that hauntings typically stem from some kind of unfinished business.
I believe that if someone is a very positive person and they pass through positive means, that they have no reason to stay behind, and they generally don't. We don't get a lot of spiritual energy in hospitals and nursing homes where a lot of people die.
Before the investigation begins, the lights gotta go. Now we can start the ghost hunt. It's my first hunt, and I'm definitely a novice.
I gotta tell you, I feel a little uneasy. Mostly because I'm in the dark, in a restaurant. It feels like we're deserted, but I can't tell if I feel uneasy because of the circumstances or because I'm afraid of what we're gonna find.
It's ironic, but to find anything, the lights have to be out. The idea is if there are any spirits, they can manifest their energy only in the electromagnetic equipment used by the researchers. We're talking infrared cameras, digital cameras, thermal detectors, and special audio recorders which pick up any sounds or voices that you may not hear until you listen to the tape.
We call them electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP. Those are prevalent in almost every hunt we do.
To get the spirits to talk, the researchers provoke them.
Can you tell us your name?
Show yourself to us. We're here for you.
No answer. The hunt has been quiet, except for a spike on the K2 meter.
There it goes again. Yeah, there it goes.
Is there somebody here that wants to speak with us?
It's just before 1:30 in the morning, and we've been through the restaurant about 4 times over the past few hours. Now, there hasn't been any real sign of spiritual activity, but until all of the research has been reviewed, we won't know for sure.
Now, I am no paranormal researcher, but I do know when something's not right.
Once we got back to the station and I started looking at some of our tapes, I found something that was totally out of place. Now, let me set the scene for you. You're going to see one of the investigators talking to me, and I say, yeah. And then right after that, you're going to hear a whisper. To me, it sounds like somebody saying, all right. I don't know. Here's the clip. You be the judge.
That's debunked. Because that breeze, especially as breezy it is, it can make it more coming out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
So is the dead trying to communicate with us? Who can say for sure? But if there is something here, it has stood the test of time. In Bokeelia, Rosemary Connors, Fox 4 News.
All right. Before the ghost hunt, the investigators instructed everyone not to whisper or speak softly for that very reason. The team is still reviewing its tapes and will let you know if they find anything interesting, like Rosemary did. To find out more about the Florida Paranormal Research Group, including how to become an investigator on the team, just go to our website, fox4now.com.
Fox 4 News. We keep pushing till we find answers. We don't just cover news, we uncover news. Fox 4, in your corner.